Today on Real Roads, we travel to Garden Grove, California for a visit to the legendary Reverend Robert Schuller's Crystal Cathedral.
Real roads, fading sunlight on the glass.
It all began in a most unlikely place, a drive-in theater. 1955, a young Robert Schuller started preaching from the roof of the snack bar, inviting people to worship from the comfort of their cars. That simple idea would grow into one of the most recognizable churches in the world. In 1980, the dream took physical form when the renowned architect Philip Johnson designed this soaring glass masterpiece, a building that looked more like a sculpture of light than a traditional church. Nearly 10,000 panes of glass. Can you imagine? Walls of pure light. The Crystal Cathedral was meant to be transparent, a place where the outside world and the sacred could meet without walls between them. At its peak, the Hour of Power reached an estimated 20 million viewers every week. I watched it with my dad on Sunday mornings while he read the newspaper. And on Penn State football weekends, my college buddies and I would have it on the TV in the hotel room. It was part of the rhythm of so many American homes. And then there was the glory of Easter, an extraordinary annual pageant that filled this space with drama, music, thousands of people experiencing the story of the resurrection in a way very few other churches could ever match. But even the brightest lights can dim. Financial struggles and the lack of a clear succession plan eventually brought Reverend Schuller's era to a close. Yet the story didn't end there. The Catholic Church stepped in with a thoughtful transition, preserving the building, honoring its history, and giving it new life as a house of worship. Today it stands as Christ Cathedral, and just outside you'll find the beautiful Our Lady of Lavong Shrine. The shrine honors the apparition of the Virgin Mary to persecuted Vietnamese Catholics in the late 18th century. It was built at significant cost as a place of hope and cultural memory for the large Vietnamese Catholic community that now calls this campus home. The original all-glass design, while breathtaking, created a greenhouse effect that made the building extremely expensive to cool, and the constant cleaning of thousands of panes demanded enormous amounts of water. To make the space sustainable, many of the glass panels were carefully replaced with aluminum, a practical change that still preserves the soaring presence of the original vision. Step inside, and I did, and wow, one of the first things you notice is the massive pipe organ, the fifth largest in the world, capable of filling every corner of this vast space with sound, and believe me, it did. Look up and the ceiling still draws the eye heavenward. At the center of the sanctuary, the cross stands quietly on the altar, simple, powerful, and unmistakable. Many of the banners you see were hand-woven in Belgium, each one a work of art created specifically for this space. The walls and altar continue to carry both the original modern vision and the Catholic identity that now fills the building. Banners of Mary and of Jesus, often surrounded by flowers, remind visitors that this is still very much a living place of prayer and devotion. At night, the building still glows, a quiet landmark against the Southern California sky. Around it, the rest of the campus continues the mission, education, community, and worship, under a new name, but still carrying the spirit of the place. Reverend Schuller once wrote a book whose title still resonates. Tough times never last, but tough people do. The Crystal Cathedral has proven that true in its own remarkable way.